Two business credit card giants, each promising big rewards and cash back. Which one truly powers your bottom line? On the left, Inc. Business Cash. Category-based rewards, no annual fee. On the right, Capital One Spark Cash Plus. Unlimited 2% cash back. Simple and powerful. Let's skip the hype and zero in on the real benefits. We'll score each card across key categories, so you can see which delivers more in 2025. The winner might surprise you.
So here's our game plan. We're going to run through the whole lineup. First, the welcome offer, then the reward structure, annual fee, simplicity, flexibility, and credit, and finally, travel and perks. Stick around, because if you've ever been confused by credit card fine print, this is the stuff that matters. Let's start off strong. Welcome offer. Inc. Business Cash basically throws you a classic Chase welcome, up to $900 bonus after $6,000 spend in 3 months. And, honestly, for most small businesses, that's super reachable. The kicker is, it's not as massive as Sparks if you're rolling in high spend. Now, for Spark Cash Plus, that one feels almost like Capital One said, okay, but what if you want to hustle way more cash? They're offering up to $1,200 as a bonus. But, and here's the catch, you gotta spend $10,000 in 3 months, then rack up a total of $50,000 in 6 months. That's a lot of receipts, guys. Unless your business is dropping serious coin every month, the full bonus could be out of reach. So, for most folks, Inc.'s welcome feels more, attainable. So yeah, Inc. Business Cash takes it here.
Next up, rewards structure. Inc. Business Cash is made for businesses that like to plan. You get a whopping 5% back on office supplies, internet, cable, and phone, up to $25,000 a year, which is wild. Then 2% at gas stations and restaurants. Yep, also capped at $25K per year. And then 1% everywhere else. If you nerd out on maximizing categories, this is heaven. Downside, those caps mean there's a finish line, and outside categories, it's just 1%. On the flip side, Spark Cash Plus keeps it super easy. There's 2% cash back on literally every purchase, no categories to track, and no caps, ever. Plus, a bonus 5% if you book hotels and rental cars through their travel portal. But the lack of category multipliers for stuff like office supplies might feel kind of meh if your spend is focused. For variety and big bonus potential, Inc. wins. For simplicity and consistency, Spark keeps it chill. Still, Inc. Business Cash takes this one, mostly because those categories really matter for smaller businesses.
All right, how about annual fee? This is where things get spicy. Inc. Business Cash doesn't charge you a dime. Zero. Zilch. Seriously, no annual fee at all. Spark Cash Plus, though, you're looking at $150 a year, and it's not even waived for the first year. If your business is spending like $150,000 or more, you actually get that fee refunded, but most people, yeah, you're paying it. So honestly, who doesn't love free? Inc. Business Cash is the clear winner. We all like keeping more money, right? Oh, wait, hold up. Did you know the Inc. Business Cash can net you up to $1,250 every year from category bonuses without an annual fee? That's pretty awesome for small businesses. On the flip side, Spark Cash Plus can net bigger bonuses, but only if you're racking up serious spend. But hey, it's super easy to use. Just swipe, earn, repeat. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's talk simplicity. Inc. Business Cash isn't hard. It's pretty straightforward. But the whole point is you've got to keep an eye on your category bonuses and those annual spending caps if you want to squeeze out the max rewards. Spark Cash Plus, that's the definition of easy. You swipe and get 2% anywhere, all the time, done. No complex math, no tracking, you just pay off the charge card each month. Though, yeah, if you wanted a sneaky 0% intro APR, you won't find it here. Still, in terms of keeping it headache-free, Spark Cash Plus wins hands down. All right, moving on. Flexibility and credit. So, the Inc. Business Cash acts like a traditional credit card. You rack up a balance, pay over time, and here's a big deal. It doesn't report to your personal credit unless you skip payments. That's a relief if you want to keep your business and personal credit untouched. On the other side, Spark Cash Plus is a charge card with no preset spending limit. That can feel super freeing, honestly. You typically get instant approval, and there's also virtual cards if you like living in the digital age. Downside, it does report to your personal credit, and you got to pay the whole thing off every month. So, both are solid. Just depends whether you want flexibility on spending or keeping your credit separate. I'm calling this one a tie.
Last, but definitely not least, travel and perks. Ink Business Cash, while it's not a travel card per se, still hooks you up with primary rental car insurance and up to 25% more value if you redeem through Chase's Ultimate Rewards portal. It's practical, even if you're not traveling all over the world. Downside, no lounge access, and travel perks are kind of basic versus those fancy premium cards. Spark Cash Plus gives you 5% back when booking travel through Capital One's portal. Plus, get this, 2 free lounge visits per year. But want to hear some sarcasm? Only secondary rental insurance, so not quite the VIP treatment. Both are decent, but yeah, neither offers deep travel features. So we'll call this one a tie. Okay, so if you mapped out all those categories, you'd see Ink Business Cash lighting up big time for welcome offer, reward structure, and annual fee, while Spark Cash Plus totally dominates simplicity. Flexibility and travel, both are neck and neck. The radar makes it pretty clear. Ink Business Cash really shines where it counts for most small businesses. So, here's my honest take. If you're the kind of business owner who wants every dollar working for you in your usual categories, office supplies, internet, dining, and hates fees, Ink Business Cash is hands down the winner. But if your spend is all over the place and you just want to keep it simple, not thinking about bonus categories or limits, Spark Cash Plus isn't a bad pick. Just know you'll need to spend big to offset that fee. Both offer solid value, but for most people, Ink is just a little bit more practical. All right, so if you're still asking which card is right for me, go and match up your business style and spend. There's no perfect card, but finding your fit makes you a smarter spender. Compare, pick, and let your business cash flow run smoother